It's the most wonderful time of the year. We are going to be starting our back to school amazing series to help you as a teacher entrepreneur, micro school builder, homeschool hybrid creator, parent of amazing children, homeschooling. We are starting our back to school series of getting you in the mindset for a fantastic year ahead. I don't know about you, but it always feels like the start of a new school year literally is the start of a new year. Like, why do we have the new year in January? Let's be honest, our whole world seems to revolve around the back to school year. So personally, I feel like August is the first month of the year. Let's be honest. Okay. And with that being said, we have got to gear up for it. And in this series, from here on in the last 2 weeks of July, all the way into August, we are going to be focusing on back to school basics and systems and processes and all the ways to help us be successful as parents, as professionals, and for ourselves. In today's episode, we're going to share where it all begins, and it all begins with you. Your dreams are about to take flight. Now is the time to cast aside your fears, your hesitations. No more waiting in the shadows. No more doubts holding you back. No more doing this alone. Your dreams are taking flight, and Micro School Masterminds is here to fuel your journey. It's your time. Your destiny awaits. We are about to soar together into a future of limitless possibilities. You are a micro school pioneer. It is with immense joy and excitement that I announce the grand opening of Micro School Masterminds that will not only help you to start your micro school, but grow your existing micro school by maximizing your time, optimizing your finances, and helping you master your marketing. To those brave souls already navigating the micro school universe, you understand the deep passion and commitment required to provide this truly exceptional educational experience. But oh, the challenge that you may be facing, the stranded feeling of isolation and knowing that this is your first time becoming a CEO. There are so many things that you are learning and that you are wanting to employ, but you cannot do it alone. The endless juggle of the task at hand, becoming an administrator, but also teaching and also wanting to grow what you've already started. We are here together with your time, your marketing, your finances, your planning. Fear no more. Micro School Masterminds is helping to be your guiding light. For those already on this incredible journey, our membership is tailored to maximize your precious time. Imagine having a dedicated space to share your resources, to get the support you need, to collaborate with fellow educators and access expert guidance, advice, videos, and group coaching on marketing, finances, and your time. And for those of you who are hesitant, peering into the world of starting your micro school or your homeschool hybrid program with trepidation, we understand your fears, the legalities, the marketing, the hiring, the space. Where do you even begin? But breathe easy, because Micro School Masterminds provides the roadmap you've been searching for. Our membership offers step-by-step guidance on navigating the legal landscape, crafting effective marketing plans, and even assistance with hiring the perfect team to bring your vision to life. So whether you're a seasoned micro school owner yearning for more efficiency or a teacher with a dream and a spark of uncertainty, Micro School Masterminds is your beacon of hope. With us by your side, you'll not only survive but thrive in the dynamic world of micro schooling and starting your homeschool hybrid. Doors are open, friends. Let's embark on this journey together. Micro School Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We're waiting for you. It's time to let your light shine. I hope each of you who are listening have had an incredible summer. I know the summers are such a great time of the year to refresh and reflect, but I also know that summers can be difficult. I know that more so than ever, I hear more and more podcasts about how difficult it is during the summertime as parents. And I have 2 really great daughters, and they're fairly easy. But I got to tell you, the technology, the camps, the being home, the keeping them occupied, the traveling, the family's in town, going out of town. There's a lot to manage. And if you're building a school, you know there's a lot to do. But it's good work. It's such amazing good work. And over the course of the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you real, in the moment, what's happening as we are preparing for back to school and going back to school. And I'm going to share with you that this week I have been kid-free. Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't even know. I can't even have the words. I love my daughters. I miss them. Living with them, being their mother is such a blessing. And I know personally, let me just share this real quickly. I know personally that I am a sponge for their emotions. And if they're having a bad day, Mama Bear is concerned. If they're spending too much time on the phone or in technology, Mama feels like I've got to stop what I'm doing and get them out and get them going. There's a lot of mental energy that I expend making sure my girls get what they need to be healthy. Food-wise, vitamin-wise, enough sunshine, enough friend time, enough exercise time. It's a lot. And in the meantime, I'm also trying to build the school, and it's just a little bit of a different rhythm, right? In the summertime, because there's a lot of togetherness and there's a lot of downtime and there's a lot of trying to figure out what worked last year, what's working now, what do we need to change for the next year. A lot of great things come from the summertime. We spent an entire week. I'm talking an entire week, so many hours cleaning our house, purging, organizing, labeling. I thought I was organized, but I went even deeper, man. I did. Trying to set up some really good systems and routines for myself. I'm not there on my kids yet. I got to work one step at a time. I got to work on myself, me and my husband. A lot of things are changing in our family this year, and I'll be sharing that with you during our back to school series. But I got to tell you, cleaning and organizing our house was very important to me because I knew that it was going to be very hard for me to organize a team and organize a school if I was unorganized at home. So let's just start there. This series is really about us and what we know we need in order to be successful. My girls have been gone this week, and I have been so grateful that they have been at a place. They've been with my family up in Panama City. They've been at a place where I knew that they were safe, that they've been with their family, that I'm not in charge of figuring out what they're eating, where they're going, who's taking them to what camp, what practice, although those are all very helpful. And although I love it all, I needed some focus time because I am about to leave to go for a week to meet them up in Panama City to spend time with my family. There's a lot of enthusiasm that's created, but there's also like, oh my gosh, this is right towards the end of the school year. But I didn't have any other time because the whole summer has been all about doing things for our daughters, right? We do that as parents. Last year was all about growth in our school. I've told you this about the summer that I had of hiring, building, finding a place to have our school, getting my certification, growing the school, new savings account, new financial things we had to figure out. It was really tough that year because I was unprepared, which is why I started micro school masterminds so that I can I'm around the curve, guys, and I'm here to help you get around the curve because it takes someone going before you to help you to see the pitfalls, the mistakes to avoid, the forks in the road, the bumps in the road, the caution signs, the go lights. And with my daughters being gone this week, I have been able to focus a lot on school, preparing it. But I've also had this anxious energy of, okay, I'm going to be gone for a week. I'm going to be out of commission. I need to make sure that I got people back in the ranks able to run the school, do the tours, get the phone calls, things of that nature. This was also the first summer that we've had summer camp. I haven't been a part of it, but I did have to go and be a part of it a couple times, specifically for 1 week, because the person who was running summer camp was out of the country. And that was a very interesting moment because I had my own daughters going to camps. I had still running the school on the back ends and preparing it and running summer camp. You know, we can do it all. We can definitely try, but it's not always going to go well. And guess what? It's okay. You know, because letting go, not complaining is going to get us a lot further than trying to figure everything out and making sure it's all perfect, because the truth is it's never going to be perfect. But if we're persistent and we have this definite purpose and burning desire and a plan with action, and our mind is closed tightly to negativity, and we have just this friendly alliance with someone who holds us accountable or someone who can help us, this persistence helps to control our destiny. And the one thing that I want you to begin being persistent about as we get ready to go back to school is being persistent in finding out what it is that is going to anchor you as you start back to school, as you are in the trenches, as you're up on the mountains, as you're in the rocky boat. I want you to come up with 3 anchoring words. I did this myself, and in this episode, I'm going to share with you my 3 anchoring words, how I'm using this tactily in my life. Is it tactily? Tactfully? Like tactilely? When you can actually like touch it? Please, somebody tell me. Is it tactily, tactfully, tactically? I'm going to give you tactical steps. Practical, tactical steps on how to actually make this work and why it's important. Okay. We just got finished in Micro School Masterminds in the month of July. Well, we're not finished. We're still in it. We created a planner and we literally planned out August through May of next year, very important anchor priorities for teachers to focus on every single month all the way through May. Don't worry if you're not a part of Micro School Masterminds. You can get in at either the monthly rate or the yearly rate, and everything that we've ever done is stored in there. You can print out your planner. Isn't it so reassuring to know that people have already created, like, these are the things that you need to focus on this month? These are the things. And even if you don't want to focus on the things that I gave you to focus on, you at least see that this is a really important habit to have. And especially if you've never built a school before, if you've never done anything like this, even if you're doing this out of your house, like I did this starting out, I wish I would have known what do I actually need to make sure I have started in August, September, October, so I can begin looking ahead. So I'm not trying to keep my head above water. So Micro School Masterminds, you can check it out at teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. And in this event of coming up with what we're going to focus on every month, that was so life-giving to me. It was life-giving to me because when we don't have a plan, when we feel fuzzy, when everything seems unknown, everything seems overwhelming, we start procrastinating, we start retaliating, we start being reactive. We've got to start putting the plan in writing, guys. We've got to make the invisible visible. We profit by God's law. We have to convert the unseen into the seen, speaking things into existence, writing things into existence. The moment we do this, we give a definite, concrete form to an intangible desire. We know that, right? There's scripture that backs this up. To write down the vision, keep it in plain sight. And if we're doing that for our school, we have to do that for ourselves. Why? Because we are masterminds. We are engaging in an undertaking of the most critical, major importance of your life. This is huge, you guys. When you start to build your own business, your own way for children to learn, for families to get the hope and the promises that they've been looking for years, this is a huge undertaking. But let me tell you something, a huge undertaking brings huge rewards. huge rewards. Don't you ever forget that. To ensure success, we have to have definite practical plans. Seriously. And I hope that if you are serious about building a school, I really do hope that you are serious about investing in yourself. Let's say for an example, you want to be energized, you want to do good, you want to lead well, you want to have a successful school, but yet you don't want to pay for the additional help, pay for the service, pay for the things that have been done for you. I see so many times, people who do not have the results that they want, yet they have not invested in the things to give them the result. Please do not be that person. And if you are that person, there is time to change. Anything that you want in life is going to cost you something, whether it's time, whether it's money, whether it's energy. Please do the work that it takes to get the results that you want, even if it does mean that you have to invest for a while. Honestly, I don't think that there should ever be a month that you are not investing in a program, in coaching, in documents or resources that will help you. I don't know why we want, as human beings, to continue to reinvent the wheel. It's almost like psychological sabotage. Me included, I've done this before, which is why Teacher Layer Light Shine Micro School Masterminds even exist. We have the advantage of the expertise, the education, the natural ability, the imagination of other minds, and we need to be together in on this. You can create your own plan, but let me tell you, it is a lot better to have it checked and approved by others who are in your alliance. Enthusiasm creates, guys. Your mind is a fertile garden. Do not accept impossible. Do not accept failure. Get plugged in. Get with people who will help you. Get with people who've already done the work so that you don't have to spend your time in a world that feels completely overwhelming trying to figure it out yourself. When we make decisions in a similar spirit of faith, and only by such decisions can people solve their personal problems and win for themselves the greatest, highest estate of material and spiritual wealth possible. To me, that's ourselves. I want you to think of 3 words that you want to anchor you for this year. In our Micro School Masterminds, we came up with words and quotes for the year to start us off with and to help us with our planning. We need to do that for ourselves. So I sat out on my back porch while my girls had been gone for the very little time that I had to myself before I went and ran, and then I came and started doing the work. I tell you, I was just working, guys, and I loved it. It was so good. I'd start at around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Last night, I did not finish doing things until 11:30. But you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to get a gold medal. I'm telling you, enthusiasm creates. Enthusiasm creates. It's a burning desire. Now, I don't do that all the time, but my kids weren't here. But I needed to, and I wanted to. The kingdom is within us. I had this burning desire. Man, burning desires, they do stand the test of time. Through survived disappointment, you better believe I've been disappointed. I've been discouraged. I've had temporary defeat. I've had criticism, and I've had constant accusation of wasting my time. I've even accused myself of wasting my time. But let me tell you something, burning desires are obsessions, and I truthfully do feel like I am walking in my purpose right now. Hallelujah. And you're talking to someone who felt completely lost, estranged, helpless, hopeless. Where did my passion go? Why did I feel like this? And now to be making binders for our for our teachers for the Lighthouse Learning Micro School Way, I'm fueled by that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually getting to create binders for people to tell us about the school that God had already planned for us when I was a little girl teaching in my basement. Which, by the way, in August, you definitely got to be a part of Micro School Masterminds, because I'm going to be sharing with you the binders that we're creating with the systems and the processes that you can take and replicate for yourself, but also give you an idea of how to create systems and processes and why they're so important in your micro school. But first, again, we're talking about you. So the very first thing that I did was I wrote down on a piece of little yellow paper, okay? Like a memo pad, but a smaller memo pad, legal pad, yellow paper. And I just put down peaceful. And I went down half the way down the paper and I put powerful. And I went 3/4 down the page and I put productive. And I love alliteration, but I wasn't trying to be cute or funny with this. But I was just talking to God and I was like, God, I want to work from a place of peace. I want to feel powerful. I don't want to feel victimized. I don't want to feel like I have decision fatigue. I don't want to feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to feel inferior to this calling that you've given me. And I want to be productive. I don't want to be procrastinating. So I wrote it down and I just started writing. This is what would bring peace to me. Now, this is me. Okay. This is me. You pick your 3 words, but I'm going to share mine. I need peace in my life that helps me to conserve energy and expend less energy. What helps me to conserve my energy and spend less energy? And that's when I'm working from a place of peace. Progress over perfection. There's a lot of P words going on here, guys. There's just a lot of P's going on, but listen up. Peaceful. I'm going to need to be able to embrace progress, not perfection. And I started just doing little bullet points. I need slow mornings. I do. I'm like the sunrise and the sunset. It takes me a long time to rise and it takes me a long time to set. I'm totally like the sun. I need undistracted afternoons. I need to cast on to God. I need to communicate better. I'm literally giving you my bullet points. I need golden windows of time. I need sunrise times where there's no distraction, and I need sunset times where there's no distractions. That works for me. I need whiteboards in my house. That gives me peace. I'm serious. Whiteboards give me peace because I'm trying to tell my daughters to do things, and for some reason, they're just forgetting. They're not. So I'm like, I'm going to have to write down the plain sight for them. They're going to each get a whiteboard outside their door. They're going to figure it out real quickly, what mom has and what I'm asking you to do. And I'm going to tie a little dry erase marker, or it's going to be magnetic outside their door because this is going to bring peace to our house because I don't want to tell them, please pick up your towel. 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 Please hang up your backpack. Please hang up your backpack. Please hand me the paper. I don't want to keep saying that over and over. So I'm going to write it on their whiteboard. They're not. And then guess what? I'm just going to be like, I wrote it. I said it. It's up to you right now or you're going to have a consequence. Period. Bottom line. That brings peace to me. I feel like it brings peace to my house. I want to be organized. I want to make sure that I plan. I need to make sure that I'm getting my thoughts out, that they're clear, that they're not junky. I need to know my boundaries for myself. And I need to make sure that I'm parenting positively. That brings peace to me. And I know that my central nervous system needs to be in check before I can help my daughters and their central nervous system. And I need to be at peace. Next, I wrote down powerful. How can I generate more energy that feels natural and good to me? God, you are my sufficiency and my strength. I need community. I'm so grateful for micro school masterminds. I'm grateful for the community of our school. I need to reach out more to the community of our school for help. I'm going to be asking for help more next year. I'm going to be making sure that I am in alignment with God because, again, the kingdom is within me. I've got to stay aligned with Him. I'm going to need courage to remain steadfast in carrying out God's purpose for my life. It's powerful. It's powerful. I'm going to need to be able to surround myself with experts who can do what I can't do. That's powerful. I need to be able to create ideas and put them into operations with people who know what to do. That's powerful. Plans are inert and useless without power. Power is needed to put plans into action. Power is very organized. It's very directed. When 2 or more people work towards a definite end in the spirit of harmony, that's powerful. Power is effort, and it's needed to accumulate and to retain. Listen up. Powerful, again, allows me to have more energy. What gives me more energy? Prayer, exercise, affirmations, writing down issues and taking care of them, eating well, moving, juicing, drinking more teas, positive parenting. Now get this, after I wrote down these first two, I was like, I need to actually be, if I really know that eating and juicing and exercise are good for me, I need to monitor this because what gets monitored gets done. So I immediately went and bought myself a little journal off Amazon, a little food diary and exercise and mood and sleep, because I want to work on myself, because I want to be able to put my oxygen mask on and then put everybody else on as well. But it starts with me. And I need to be filling my mind with positive affirmations and not a bunch of junk. And last but not least, productive. How can I get things done efficiently? So peaceful is all about using less energy. Powerful is all about generating and having more energy. And productivity is about efficiency for me. What helps me to be efficient? And I share this a lot in Microschool Masterminds. Themed days, SOPs, making sure I know what my reoccurring tasks are daily, weekly, monthly. I use Trello for that. Calendars, syncing up our calendars, whiteboards, communication system. Now, I need you to know this. Not all of these are perfect. Not all of these are in place. When I started writing some of these things down, I was like, ooh, I need to get better at this. If I want to be productive, I need to streamline this. Ooh, I need to work on this. Ooh, I need to fix this. I want to be more peaceful. Ooh, I know what ticks my ticker, and I need to make sure that I put these whiteboards out by my daughter's bedroom. I know if I want to be powerful, I know that my sufficiency is from the Lord. And if that is the case, I cannot be letting issues consume my life. I need to make sure that I'm in prayer, that I'm exercising, and that I am investing in my future with sound coaching and the right programs. When I'm productive, I don't want to feel rushed. I want to be clear. I want to have meetings with myself. I even have agendas whenever I meet with myself. That's how important this is. Hey, Mackenzie, when you meet to do your finances, this is what's on the agenda. Mackenzie, when you meet to do your meal planning, this is what you need to do. I created my own systems and processes. I cannot create systems and processes for the school if I don't even know how to create a system and a process for myself or my house. I can try, but it takes practice. It takes practice. So I'm practicing with myself. AM and PM routines. Positive parenting again. I need to work on positive parenting. Not because I'm not a positive parent, just because I told you before, I'm a sponge, and if they're hurt, I'm hurt. And if they're sad, I'm sad. And if they've got a problem, mommy wants to fix it. And I got to work on that because it ends up not being healthy for me. And I know I need help in that area. And positive parent isn't about being negative. It's about living my life in a positive way, knowing that I'm sufficient enough and that I can teach my daughters to do the same because they're watching their mom. They're watching their mom build a school. They're watching their mom have another career coaching and helping and ministering and guiding people. This work is big. Your work is huge. We need to start with ourselves. So as we gather together for back to school, I want you to come up with your 3 words and then write your bullet points underneath it. And I want you to leave it for a couple of days. A good week. Like start it on a Sunday and revisit it next Sunday. Or start it on a Tuesday and revisit it on Sunday, whatever it takes. And then I want you to type it up and I want you to put it in the spot that's going to fuel you up every day. For me, I'm going to put it beside my bed and I'm going to put it out on my back porch where I do my morning Bible study. I hope that you do the same. It's one thing to be like, oh, okay, that's fluffy and that's great. And I did that this morning. I was drinking my coffee and then time got away from me. Let's get serious. Build yourself up before you go and build your school. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your community. You owe it to your family. Take it seriously. If these are your core values and you present it to your school or to your parents or to your students, do it for yourself. I can't wait to hear what yours are. Let us know. How did this episode help you? Please give us a review on Apple Podcasts. It would mean the world to us. And also join us in Microschool Masterminds. Perfect time for back to school to get you in the right place, in the right mindset, in the right procedures. We love you. TeachersLetYourLightShine.com/masterminds. Your dreams are about to take flight. Now is the time to cast aside your fears, your hesitations. No more waiting in the shadows. No more doubts holding you back. No more doing this alone. Your dreams are taking flight, and Micro School Masterminds is here to fuel your journey. It's your time. Your destiny awaits. We are about to soar together into a future of limitless possibilities. You are a micro school pioneer. It is with immense joy and excitement that I announce the grand opening of Micro School Masterminds that will not only help you to start your micro school, but grow your existing micro school by maximizing your time, optimizing your finances, and helping you master your marketing. To those brave souls already navigating the micro school universe, you understand the deep passion and commitment required to provide this truly exceptional educational experience. But oh, the challenge that you may be facing, the stranded feeling of isolation and knowing that this is your first time becoming a CEO. There are so many things that you are learning and that you are wanting to employ, but you cannot do it alone. The endless juggle of the task at hand, becoming an administrator, but also teaching and also wanting to grow what you've already started. We are here together with your time, your marketing, your finances, your planning. Fear no more. Micro School Masterminds is helping to be your guiding light. For those already on this incredible journey, our membership is tailored to maximize your precious time. Imagine having a dedicated space to share your resources, to get the support you need, to collaborate with fellow educators and access expert guidance, advice, videos, and group coaching on marketing, finances, and your time. And for those of you who are hesitant, peering into the world of starting your micro school or your homeschool hybrid program with trepidation, we understand your fears, the legalities, the marketing, the hiring, the space. Where do you even begin? But breathe easy, because Micro School Masterminds provides the roadmap you've been searching for. Our membership offers step-by-step guidance on navigating the legal landscape, crafting effective marketing plans, and even assistance with hiring the perfect team to bring your vision to life. So whether you're a seasoned micro school owner, yearning for more efficiency, or a teacher with a dream and a spark of uncertainty, Micro School Masterminds is your beacon of hope. With us by your side, you'll not only survive, but thrive in the dynamic world of micro schooling and starting your homeschool hybrid. Doors are open, friends. Let's embark on this journey together. Micro School Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We're waiting for you. It's time to let your light shine.